What's going on, guys? We're looking at what we always look at. We're looking at NQ. I'm trying to figure out what the bias is on the lower time frames because it's looking a little weird. But on the daily time frame, we're bearish. As you can see, we have a daily fair value gap that we didn't tap into. On ES, we already tapped into that daily fair value gap yesterday. Um, which is cool. On the 4 hour time frame, we're pretty much we're still bearish because this candle, yeah, we're still bearish because this candle closed beneath these lows and no candle has closed above any highs yet. We do have a fair value gap here, a 4 hour fair value gap on ES. We don't have the fair value gap on NQ. But we are still bearish on NQ because this candle closed beneath these lows. Ultimately, on the 1 hour time frame too, we're bearish, as you can see. On ES, we are displacing to the downside on the 1 hour time frame. But all right, so ultimately, guys, I want to take sells. Ultimately, I want to take sells. And the reason why I say that, but before I take sells, I want one of these confluences to get hit, which is either a 1 hour sweep or the 4 hour sweep on NQ. Because these are 4 hour highs right here. Maybe we get a tap into this daily fair value gap, whatever. But I want to take sells today. Now, the only way I could take a buy is if we displace on the 5 minute outside of this 5 minute, outside of this 4 hour fair value gap on ES. So what I would do in this situation is I would wait pretty much for the fair value gap to get tapped into. To get created and then tapped into. And then after that, I would, wait to see if we get displacement out of that 5 minute fair value gap. So pretty much what I'm waiting for right now is to see how we react off of sweeping these highs right here. Like I want to see how that happens first. And then that can pretty much give me more confirmation to either take sells or maybe switch up the bias and take buys. So it's 9:36 right now, as you can see. And I'm pretty much just waiting and waiting to see how we react off of these liquidity sweeps. So NQ is about to sweep 1 hour liquidity. ES is not close to it yet. But ES is getting good momentum out of this 4 hour fair value gap. NQ already tapped into a 5 minute fair value gap and pretty much displaced. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see and you guys are gonna see what we take, whether it's a buy or a sell, or if we take no trade today. And I'll explain to you guys exactly why we took what we took. And it will be based off of momentum. I need momentum. I need displacement. All right. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back in a sec. All right, guys, we're back. And as you can see, market literally shat the freaking bed, and it always does this, bro. When I say always, it's been doing this for the past couple days, man. So I took this trade because I needed a 1 minute fair value gap to get retraced into because we were not going up to these highs. Like pretty much what happened, guys, was on NQ, we tapped into a 30-minute order block and then we tapped into a 30-minute fair value gap. And after that, price just literally plummeted on the 1 minute time frame. I was looking for price to tap into a 1 minute fair value gap up here, but it just kept displacing down. And NQ and ES were pretty much moving the same. I used this fair value gap because on ES, we created a doji and then a red candlestick and then another red candlestick out of it. So that's pretty much the same thing that happened on NQ. And if you guys know, these pairs move together. So my stop loss is literally above this fair value gap. Price should not come up here. Um, but yeah, I'm targeting. I'm gonna target these lows instead. Yeah, I'm targeting these 4-hour lows right here. We also have 4-hour lows here. I put my stop loss to break even once we, make a move down there. But ultimately, guys, our goal is these lows, these 4-hour lows. And yeah, we're up right now. Stop loss is protected. We have about 5 contracts on this trade. And we're just waiting right now for price to hit. We're up about 300 right now. Not too bad, not too bad. 400. And with the momentum of how we pretty much ripped to the downside, I know that these are the institutional candles. So I believe that this is where price wants to go for real. Depending on how much we're up here, I might close out all the trade. But we're still respecting fair value gaps. Which is good. So yeah, NQ and ES are both respecting fair value gaps. And they're still, it looks like it's still creating them too. Up about 620. Might take off too. Oh, sorry guys. Turn the light on. I'm going to bring my stop loss down to break even. Because we should not come up here. But if we do, then the trade is protected. And I will be done for today. What are these? 4-hour lows here. We have 4-hour lows here as well. On ES. About 800. Oh my gosh, 900. Oh my gosh, 920. 937. 960. It's still going down, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. 1200. 1287. 13. Wow, wow, wow. Um Is about to reach those 4-hour lows. ES is right about to tap into the lows. Oh my God. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Fill me, baby. Fill me, baby. Fill me, baby. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my fucking, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I gotta take a picture of that piano. I gotta take a picture of that piano. Wow. Wow. All right. Man, oh man. That was a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio trade off of a 1 minute fair value gap. And remember, guys, the reason why I said what I said earlier before I took the trade, remember I was talking about momentum. I noticed that the markets are like just tanking to the downside as soon as it opens up. And that's okay. But we have to learn how to adapt to that. So I started using smaller confluences, like a 1 minute fair value gap this time instead of a 5 minute, because this 5 minute fair value gap was not getting tapped into. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, 1400. We are 900 away from passing our funded account. I'm excited, guys. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna force a trade. If I don't see a setup, I'm not gonna take it. I'll wait till next week. But we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I hope you guys have a great day today. Please, please, please rewatch this video to see if you can get any value, to see if you can add anything to your strategy, or just to see how I think about what I think about before entering the trades. If you guys notice, I'm always looking at ES and NQ side by side because of the fact that they're supposed to be moving together. You know, if one thing does one thing, the other pair should follow. And if they're both doing the same thing, you know you're in the right move. That's the key. That's the key. If you didn't learn anything from this video, keep in mind the fact that if ES does something, NQ should follow. If NQ does something, ES should follow. If one currency pair is making a move and it's displacing in that direction and the other currency pair is not, the currency pair that's not displacing is going to displace eventually in that same move. All right, guys? So momentum is always going to be your best friend. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 1400 and it's still tanking. Holy shit. This would have been a 2K day. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please like, subscribe for more content. I'll be here tomorrow, guys. What is Trump doing? I don't know. I don't care. But it is what it is. You guys have a great day. Take care, man. Peace and love.